Alright, this is a bonus video to the course. We're going to talk about incident response and give you an example of incident response and that notification process. So in this particular case, let's go back to the mid-1990s. You're working at Texas A&M University and you start receiving calls from around the nation that your computer labs are attacking their computers and attacking their campuses. This is a true story. And that was the indication that Texas A&M had, the first indication that a number of their computer labs had been compromised. And so they went in, they executed their incident response plan at the time, and they were able to shut down the attack relatively quickly, but they put into place some monitoring to make sure that the attack actually had stopped, and to go back and to actually manually look at all of the network traffic that was coming in that might be suspicious. And what they found out in this particular attack was that the attacker was actually quite skilled. This was not a script kiddie. This was not an automated attack where someone was just running. This was someone who could write their own programs and who knew exactly what they were doing as part of that attack. And again, that kind of goes back to emphasizing some of the points of always plan for that before, during, and after. Because had they not done this, had they not added some steps after the attack to continue the monitoring and actually putting some good folks in place to look for that, they would have not had seen the adaptation of the attacker. So the attacker had a very good attack for breaking in and had a very novel second attack that followed up on the first attack so that he could go back in, he or she could go back in and compromise the machines again. So again, as you're doing that incident response, think about Texas A&M, think about those possible, probable, and definite indicators of attacks. And again, notification of your peers is a definite indicator. Think about that before, during, and after components. Before, you want to be training people and putting technology in place and putting other so policy and training and technology so that your organization is prepared for that attack. Thinking about the confidentiality, integrity, availability of the information as well. During the attack, you have to be executing those processes to contain the damage of the incident and to respond effectively. And then afterwards, you want to continue to monitor. You want to assess what you did. You want to go back and modify your processes, perhaps institute new training, but you want to adapt, because the person that is attacking your system oftentimes is a human, and they're going to adapt as well. Thanks so much for listening to this example of incident response using Texas A&M from the mid-90s as an example.